We are the rainbow race. We are the god goddesses on earth. And God is love, and love is a frequency, the rainbow frequency. So a while back, a few months back, I was listening to a Tina Marie song, Deja Vu. I've been here before. And the song made me cry and made me very emotional because there's a part of it that talks about there being a rainbow race of people here on earth. And it's like it triggered my memory. And then from there, I was led to this book called The Rainbow Tablets, um, Journey Back to Wholeness. It's channelings from The Rainbow Race by Sia Lanu Estrella. So Sia Lanu is a channel, and this is a transmission. So when you read channeled books, they activate your remembrance, they can activate codes. And this is one of three books that she's written so far. It's a series, all channeled. And I've read all three of them, and her fourth book is coming out soon. It's called Restoring the True Atlantis. So I want to read a section of the book to you. This, again, it's her first book, The Rainbow Tablets Journey Back to Wholeness. And this section starts off as where it all began. In the beginning, there was a vast and beautiful consciousness. It was, at its essence, divine love. There was nothing outside of this consciousness. It was everything. And so we will refer to it as the All. One day, the All wished to witness itself, so it broke apart into the rainbow race. Like the All, these beings were completely whole. At this time, there was only one dimension, a place outside of time and space, for these had not yet been created. There was no birth or death, just the infinite. The rainbow race beings were neither male nor female, and they had no physical form. Rather, they were beings of pure white light with the rainbow frequency running through them. When they needed to adopt a sense of form, the rainbow frequency would create a shape around them. After some time, the All wished for a greater experience. The decision was made collectively to break apart into separation, so multiple dimensions and time and space were formed. Each rainbow being broke apart into many fragments, and other cosmic races were brought into being. The fragments of each rainbow being incarnated in many ways throughout different star systems, timelines, and life forms. Much time passed, and again the All wished for a new depth of experience. Together, the decision was made to enter into an experiment, a period known as the Reign of Darkness. It was to be a period in which each fragment would forget that they were, in fact, the All, the essence of divine love. Duality was created, and the wholeness of divine love became split into two parts, known as light and dark. This period was never intended to be marked by time, nor would it end in war, where light triumphed over dark. For how could it be that the return to wholeness would come through one half defeating the other? This would only perpetuate separation. Instead, it was agreed that the reign of darkness would end when enough beings across the multiverse had remembered that they were divine love. It would be the remembering of the rainbow frequency, the all essence within. That would end this period and mark the beginning of the return to unification. The experiment lasted longer than any could have anticipated, but the precautions were made, and certain pairs, Lyran gods and goddesses, were encoded with the rainbow tablets. Each carried one half of the tablets, and they agreed to be bound. For if the two were to reunite and join codes prematurely, it would undermine the whole experiment. The pairs moved throughout different star systems, and each pair incarnated into many lifetimes together. always ready for the end of the reign of darkness, so they could restore the wisdom and remembering of the rainbow tablets. During the reign of darkness, many atrocities were committed. Cosmic wars were fought, unlawful experimentation was performed between star races, tracking and binding devices were implanted without permission. In response, star councils were formed, but the journey back to remembering was gradual, and eons passed. Finally, we reached a point where beings across the multiverse had remembered that they were the All and returned to their essence of divine love, the All Essence. On May 3rd, 2019, as you experienced time, the reign of darkness ended. All previous bindings dropped away. It was a great cosmic unshackling. It is possible for some to still experience what they perceive as bindings and so on, but this is an energetic tie to an old story or old timeline. If they are able to release these ties and anchor to the present, they will find that the bindings are no longer there. Only energetic residue that can easily be cleared. Now is the time to forgive yourselves. Forgive all that was done. The galactic wars are over. There is nothing to fight anymore. Every time you hurt another, you essentially did this to yourself. That is what the reign of darkness did. It made you forget that you were the All, that you were purity, and that you were whole, that you were love in the most divine form. You have been fearing and fighting yourself. This is why you must forgive or bring yourself back to wholeness. It is through embodying divine love, your rainbow frequency, that you will reach what you had been fighting for. All fragments in all dimensions and star systems are able to come back into wholeness, back to their rainbow unified selves. During the end of the reign of darkness, the bindings the channel had chosen to take on were released. In union with her counterpart across the exact period of this occurrence, the full codes of the rainbow tablets were restored within her. In this way, that she is able to share these channelings with you. Under guidance from the rainbow race, she was instructed to create this manuscript, for this wisdom and remembering belongs to each of you. Some is what you already know, but the return of the rainbow tablet shows you how it all comes together and helps you to fill in the gaps. These channelings are transmissions. They carry codes and activate deep remembering. We encourage you to read this manuscript at your own pace, allowing yourself time to integrate as you go. If you find yourself falling asleep after a few pages, do not give up. This is your body integrating the codes, and this manuscript is yours for life. You may find you come back to it again and again over time, being able to absorb more of the codes with each reading. We wish you a joyful journey back to wholeness. So, extremely powerful books and or transmissions that I encourage you to look into. Let me know if you have any questions, any thoughts. I would love to hear it in the comment section. Until next time.